Monster, unleash the beast!
Hey guys, TheKillerNacho here again, and I have a match here with Opkil, and yeah, we have a pretty nice match, so here we go. I lead with Furret, he leads with a Metagross, and I'm just going to trick him my Choice Scarf, but he goes for the Bullet Punch, which is, I guess, pretty good, because it lets him get some damage on me before I try to switch. So I go into Salamence, and I pretty much do this to try to get a Fire Blast off on this guy. So yeah, he goes for the Bullet Punch again, and it does about a quarter to Salamence, and I'm just trying to go for the Fire Blast, hopefully to get the KO, but he makes a pretty good switch and goes into Gyarados, and Gyarados takes the Fire Blast pretty nicely, but this is my Mix-Men, so I'm just going to go for the Draco Meteor now, because I know he intimidated me, and Draco Meteor should KO the Gyarados, and it does, which is really nice for me. So, anyway, he goes back into the Metagross, and I don't want to stay with Salamence at -1 attack and -2 special attack. I don't think I can do any significant damage to it. So I go into Steelix, and he actually explodes, which I was not expecting at this point in the game, but he pretty much just explodes on Steelix, and Steelix takes it pretty nicely. It does half damage to a high defense Pokemon like Steelix, not to mention that Steelix resists it, but that's Metagross's high attack for you. So he goes into Magnezone and traps me, and I kind of figured he had the Magnet Rise, so I decided just to set up Stealth Rock that turn, and I do that. He's going to set up the sub like most Magnezones do to Steel types, and pretty much he's going to try to keep the sub while killing Steelix. So he only has the Flash Cannon, doesn't have like the hidden power Grass or Ice or Fire or anything, so he just is going to keep going for the what's it called, Flash Cannon until he kills my Steelix, and I'm just going to try to, break the sub as well as I can with friggin' Stone Edge, which Magnezone resists, and Steelix's attack isn't too great anyway, so it's actually going to take 3 hits of Stone Edge to actually break that sub, as he's just slowly withering down my health with Flash Cannon. So yeah, I go for the Stone Edge one more time, and it finally breaks that sub, but actually the Electromagnetism went off too, and I was kind of hoping he'd go for the sub here and not the Magnet Rise, so I go for the Earthquake, but he does go for the Magnet Rise, so that's kind of whatever. He's obviously going to set up the sub again, just to set it up, I guess, before he kills me with Magnezone. So he goes for the Flash Cannon here, and that will KO Steelix, so that kind of blows. Steelix goes down, although he did do half damage to Magnezone, by forcing Magnezone to set up 2 subs. I still have to break that sub, which is annoying. So I go into Mismagius, because Mismagius has Hidden Power Fighting, and I'm able to break the sub, and now he just goes for the Thunderbolt, and the Thunderbolt actually, it does more than half to Mismagius, but Mismagius takes it pretty well considering. So yeah, I try to go for the sub, thinking he might switch, but he doesn't. He just goes for the Thunderbolt, so that withers down Mismagius's HP a little more. But now I'm just going to finish him off with Hidden Power Fighting. He doesn't try to switch out or anything, so Hidden Power Fighting will KO the Magnezone, which is pretty good for me. So Magnezone goes down to Hidden Power Fighting, and he's now going to go out into Jolteon, and I pretty much leave Mismagius in as death fodder. I really don't have anything in my team that I want to take a Thunderbolt, but actually he tries to predict a switch and goes for a Hidden Power. I don't know if that was Hidden Power Grass or Ice, I just have no idea. But whatever it is neutral against Mismagius, and I end up surviving it, which is really funny, and he just goes for it again to finish me off, so there you go. I'm kind of glad he didn't go for the Thunderbolt. So now I go into my super cool Scarf, Modest, Adaptability, Porygon-Z with Tri-Attack. And Tri-Attack will completely annihilate that Jolteon, and it does. So, because I'm Scarfed, I'm faster, and I'm able to hit that thing. So he goes into Scizor, and I'm thinking I could switch here, but I do have the Azumarill, but I don't know if I could take, I really don't want to see if I can take, 2 Bullet Punches or anything. I don't even know. But now he does Bullet Punch me, and I was thinking maybe he might do the Superpower, which would completely, still hurt Azumarill. So I decided to keep going for the Tri-Attack. As you can see, I got the freeze off the first one, but he is actually carrying a Lumberry on this Scizor, so it's a moot point. So it's kind of funny. He said Lumberry was he was just trying it out, and it ended up working out for him. I mean, it completely raped my hacks with the freeze, but there you go. So I go into Azumarill and just Aqua Jet, and he goes for the Bullet Punch to get as much damage as possible. So now he goes into Machamp, and Machamp, takes the Aqua Jet pretty much like a champ, and Dynamic Punches me in the face, which sucks because that will confuse Azumarill as well as do a buttload of damage. And I figure I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet again, try to get damage on this thing so I can finish it off later. But he makes a pretty nice play and goes for the rest. So now that Machamp is looking at full health, and this is a rest talking Machamp, so that's not too good for me. So yeah, I just kind of hoping I won't get confused and hurt myself, but I do, so that kind of blows. And yeah, he's going to go for the Sleep Talk, and he gets the Dynamic Punch, but there was no target, so haha. So now I go into Mence, and I'm hoping Draco Meteor would kill, but I kind of doubt it. So I go for it anyway, and yeah, it barely survives, but he does get the KO on Salamence, which is actually a good thing for me. Like, would have sucked if he got the Dynamic Punch and not quite killed me, because then the game would come down to hacks. But he gets the Stone Edge and KOs Salamence, which is actually a good thing, because now I can go into Furret and finish him off with a cute Furret, because Furret is a cute NU thing of death. I love you, Dustbuster. Alright, so Machamp goes down due to cute little Furret, and I won. So rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time. Good game. And today's question of the day is, which is your favorite shiny Pokemon? This video is using a shiny Porygon-Z, which is really cool. It reminds me of like a bubblegum like colors. But yeah, actually my favorite shiny is shiny Charizard. I don't know, I just like the look of the black Charizard. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. But I guess also include your least favorite shiny. I really don't like shiny Vaporeon because I don't think Vaporeon looks good in purple. But yeah, leave a comment about your favorite and least favorite shiny colored Pokemon, and see you next time, guys.